Hello and welcome to Love My Poland. It's the second day of Christmas or Boxing Day in the UK, and I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas time. I've got a unique topic to discuss with you today because while talking to a friend over the phone recently, I discovered that another American fast food restaurant is coming to the Polish market. It is a restaurant that I would have never, ever in my wildest imagination expected to see in Poland. And if you're an American or you've ever lived in the States, you know it well. I will tell you more about it, and it's coming up right now. As the old saying goes, you can take the boy out of America, but you can't take the America out of the boy. Well, that is certainly true when it comes to missing some of my favorite fast food restaurants that aren't present here in Poland. When my friend called, who is in love with everything America, he made me take multiple guesses as to which restaurant it could be. Thinking about it, I instinctively blurted out hopeful guesses like Wendy's, maybe Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out Burger, Panda Express Chinese. Nope, it is Popeyes chicken, as in love that chicken from Popeyes, that Popeyes. I think I just sat in my chair in shock for about 10 seconds after hearing the news. Picturing a Louisiana-style, Cajun-style fried chicken restaurant here in Poland is going to take me some time. Now, I will be honest with you, I adore fried chicken. It's a big part of being from the South. When I am back in the US, I hit all of my places like Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Church's Chicken, and Zaxby's if you're familiar with these. And I just sit there and savor the flavors. But after getting off the phone with my friend, I still really couldn't believe him. So I did a check online and I found this short article. Restaurant brands International and McWin, which also operates Burger King locations in the region, are responsible for the launch. We are delighted to have reached this milestone with McWin and are confident that their extensive business development experience will translate into a successful expansion of our iconic brands in Eastern Europe, said David Shear, president of International Restaurant Brands International Incorporated, the parent company of Burger King and Popeyes. You know, I also read that Popeyes locations are also planned not only for Poland, but for the Czech Republic and Romania, or Czechia if you refer to it that way. But I really wasn't able to get an exact date as of yet when they're going to be built there. Now, it goes without saying that I am officially excited. However, I would like to say that I sort of know Polish people after over 2 decades living here, and I know their tastes, and I'd like to give my take on whether or not Popeyes will actually make it here in my opinion. First of all, I believe that the average Pole definitely does not share the craze for spiciness that many Americans are accustomed to, especially Americans like me who grew up in the South with our Tex-Mex, jalapeno, Tabasco, habanero dishes. I am really curious whether Louisiana or Cajun flavors are going to be a huge hit here. On the other hand, kebab restaurants are a staple fast food in Poland with locations on virtually every corner. So if those flavors work, maybe the Louisiana flavors got a chance. Nevertheless, I am sure President Shear has got talented folks who will help them adjust the menu for the Polish market just a little bit. And Mr. Shear, if you're listening to me right now, I think Popeyes should bring a few side dishes to Poland that aren't available at Polish KFCs, like your delicious macaroni and cheese, your mashed potatoes and gravy, or even those scrumptious buttery biscuits that are a must-have at Popeyes. What's more, Popeyes should definitely offer their mouth-watering popcorn shrimp, which would absolutely certainly work here as well. But with all of that being said, there's another thing I'm a little concerned about. If you've spent any amount of time in Poland, you know from the first 2 days here that McDonald's and KFC are the mega kings of the fast food market, and new locations are popping up everywhere here, especially along the new freeways that are being built across the country currently. I do think it's safe to say that Popeyes likely has little hope of dethroning KFC, but like Burger King, they could grab their niche in the market and see some success here. And speaking of Burger King, in terms of my city of Częstochowa, it's important to note that we've had 2 Burger Kings in the past. They performed rather poorly, and as of today, they've completely left our market. I remember just a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago, at our local shopping mall, Galeria Jurajska, you would literally see a line of dozens of people ordering at McDonald's, and just right next to it, never more than just a couple of folks waiting in line for Burger King. And Burger King was a little more expensive. For whatever reason, it just didn't work here. For Popeyes to make it, they must keep their prices competitive against KFC's and offer more variety and more for the money. It's going to be fascinating to see what happens, and I highly encourage all of my Polish viewers out there to try out Popeyes the moment the restaurants hit our market, which should begin in 2023. And no, audience, I am not being paid by Popeyes, I just love Popeyes. And in terms of other fast food restaurants in Poland, I would like to share my thoughts on how they taste here, and I sincerely hope you'll let me know in the comments section whether you agree or not and why. I have to tell you that traveling around Europe, I'm still amazed by how American fast food varies in the taste depending on the country you visit. Before I moved to Poland, before really coming to Europe, I always assumed McDonald's tasted like McDonald's everywhere. I thought the same thing about Coca-Cola, and I was wrong. Boy, oh boy, it's my firm belief that the quality of McDonald's is much higher in Poland, and you will taste it right away the moment you bite into their burgers and fries. My advice, when in Poland, you just have to try 2 burgers in particular. Order the Wieśmak at McDonald's. Start with that one. That one translates to the village burger, and it's on the menu all year round. The sauce for this beefy burger, together with a sharp onion taste, is amazing, and it's pure deliciousness. And the second burger you have to try during the colder months, McDonald's features an incredible burger called the Drwala burger that comes with the option of seasoned curly fries, and this one is my absolute favorite. I wait for it all year long. Imagine a burger with a thick slice of beef and sliced bacon stacked together with a hot melted camembert cheese patty with a crunchy coating and topped off with fresh, cool lettuce. They put this incredibly yummy sweet cranberry sauce on top of that, and it's all finished off with a warm bun that features crisp fried onion baked into the bun. It is simply heaven, and you just won't find anything like this in the US. And going back to flavor differences, I read up on how McDonald's operates here. And according to what I found online, McDonald's often uses local produce in countries abroad, which might alter the taste a bit. After spending 2 decades in Poland, as I mentioned, I'm sorry to admit that I cannot stomach the flavor of American McDonald's anymore. In fact, to ensure I wasn't crazy, I did a test with my 3 kids during our trip in America this past summer, and they also claim the taste of McDonald's there is significantly worse. I have to also mention that KFC is extra delicious here too. Its taste is influenced by the use, again, of Polish-grown chicken, local ingredients. When you're in Poland, order a bucket of mixed chicken and see for yourself. Oh my goodness. Unlike in the US though, you won't find mashed potatoes or freshly baked rolls. I'm really not sure why they've never added them to the menu here because, again, I think it would be a huge hit. However, I'm not suggesting that all American fast food tastes better in Poland. Subway, Pizza Hut, and Burger King don't taste nearly as good here as they do in America, in my view. I prefer the American versions of those restaurants much, much more, but you'll have to judge for yourself. Well, I am really curious what you think, and I have a little request for you, please. Again, not being paid by Popeyes. The moment you try Popeyes in Poland, leave a comment on what you thought about the food on my channel, and do the restaurant a favor and leave your honest feedback for them online. I really hope Popeyes makes it here and it stays. We need more variety. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd like to already wish you a very happy New Year 2023. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button on the fire in the fireplace here so you don't miss out on future episodes. See you in the next one. Happy New Year.